Hey guys, it's the Mountain Man here, and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. We're here in the 6th world. It's called Gobi's Valley. We're almost done with it. There's a switch right here that we can press. And I might not have time to go get in there. Or, okay, I think I did, but I second-guessed myself because I wanted to get those notes first. So let's wait for it to go back up and try that again. Make some leeway, or make some progress before the cutscene takes over. Alright, so now we're in here. Let's go and get rid of this guy because this is actually, you can see this is a 4x4 grid of squares. This is actually like a tile puzzle where you flip over the tiles and match the whatever. So, match the pictures. So, I'm actually going to cheat a little bit. I have a picture on my phone right next to me. Not even going to pretend that I know where these are off the top of my head. Or maybe you watch me to see me struggle. Maybe that's why you tune in. I don't know. In which case, sorry to disappoint. Alright, and this one. And... is it this one? No. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so blind. It was right there. I was looking in every place it wasn't. Alright, so let's get that one. And let's move my phone off my little foldable desk here so it doesn't vibrate the whole thing when it goes off. Alright, so we done that. We freed Gobi. We went in there. Let's see what else is there to do. Ooh, we can head down here. Because you can see, there's Gobi. We freed him and he headed over here. Right. This tree looks a bit thirsty, but I need all my water for myself. And then he's going to say, Trunker wants rain. No, shoveling up. And then he'll ask how his nuts are. And then blah, blah, blah. We've already done this. Alright, so Gobi says he needs his water, but this tree is going to die, so... ah, lovely water. Trunker feels great. Nice. Alright, so he's going to make a Jiggy appear on top of his head there. So let's climb this tree and jump and get it. There we go. Alright, so now we've done that. The last two Jiggies are going to require the flight disc that we saw way back at the beginning. I guess not way back, it's only been a couple videos, but back at the beginning of this, when we first climbed on top of this dude, there was a flight disc. But we didn't use it yet. Now we're going to use it. Real quick, let me check my totals. 87. Yeah, I'm missing quite a few notes. Let's hope those turn up. Because I don't quite remember exactly where they all are. Alright, so first off, let's go over this way. Because if you remember, one of the extra honeycomb pieces are right here. We pressed that switch and made this appear. Ow. There we go. Alright, so now we did that. I guess while we're still airborne, let's go ahead and go through this ring. I'm going slow because I don't want to dash and then overshoot it. Of course. Alright, summon all the hidden rings of the ancients to beat the witch. Alright, so we got few of these statues' rings to fly through. That one's over there, right in front of the giant sphinx. See, you can tell because I recognize those two cacti. There we go. And fly through this one. You can see us over there in the background. Fly through this one. Only joking, mortal. We can only give you this. Alright, so I guess we're not going to beat the witch simply by flying through a bunch of rings, but we will get a Jiggy, so that's good. Let's see, can I ground pound it? Yes, I can. Nice. Alright, so now that we've done that, as you can see, there's a big target right here. So let's go here and hit it. And that'll open that up. But only for a short amount of time. They're all short amounts of time. Oh no. Oh no. See, can I make it? Yes. Nice. Alright, so now we got a character in here that I am not going to do a voice for because I think that would come off as incredibly racist. Hello, my friend. I am Ruby. Can I be of some help? No? We're looking for treasure, pipe boy. Very good. I see some up there. It's yours if you can get it, yes? Alright, so first of all, I want to pick up all these notes. Come on. And there's a Mumbo token. Alright, so 95, and I know where some other ones are, but I'm just gonna have to find those last two that I'm however that I'm missing. So we got this this little, it almost looks, it made me think of a thing that they pass around in a church to collect the money, but we gotta shoot bud eggs into it. It's not very intuitive, I know, this kind of stumped me when I was a kid. There we go. Ah, 1,000 thanks. My friend Histup will now help you with your quest. Alright, so he's going to play his thing there, which is going to cause him to rise up, which is going to cause us to get this Jiggy. And that's 10 Jiggies. Nice. Alright, so we got all the Jiggies, we got all the Jinjos, but we don't have all the notes. And I know where some of them are, but I'm not sure if that's like... I think they all might be right there. If there's one behind Gobi, as you can see, Gobi is sitting there. We've chased him from his original spot that he was being held captive in. Chased him over to that tree. And now we're going to chase him over to this alcove, so let's head over here. Alright, yes. See, let's pick up all these notes, and there we go, that's all 100. And as you can see, we got Gobi right here. Let's see, is he going to say anything? No? Okay, let's just go ahead and do this then. Doing that's going to give us an extra honeycomb piece. That's it! I'm leaving this desert to find some peace and quiet! Alright, so let's pick that up. And doing so will grant us another honeycomb piece. Nice, now we got 8. And I actually think that's, like, all the health upgrades you can get. Like, there are 6 more extra honeycomb pieces that I'm gonna find, just, you know, for the sake of completing the game. But, I don't think they actually give you another hit point. It'll just, like, be like, oh, congratulations, you got it. You know, I think 8's the maximum. Alright, so let's head out this way. And before I end off the video, I actually want to go get a Jiggy. You remember the witch switch Jiggy appeared. It was in one of these coffins. Or sarcophaguses? Sarcophagi? Alright. And I'm pretty sure... let's see. Is it right here? There. Yep, there it is. And I think you need the disc in order to get it. I think you can't... Yeah, it's too high. You need the disc in order to get it. So let's do that. Oops. There we go. Alright, so upon collecting this Jiggy, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all next time, and we will continue forwards in Grunty's lair and see if we can't find the painting for the next world. So, see ya.